All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are right now. Whoa, the music just faded off. Does it re-loop the track? Yeah, it does. Did that happen before in the previous game? I don't remember. All right. So, you know what time it is. It's puzzle time. It's Professor Layton time. It is time to fumble on some puzzles, solve them in 20 seconds or 20 minutes, I'm not sure yet. Now, before I begin, I just want to say that I've been looking forward to streaming this weekend. Classes have been alright, but I gotta tell you, just on a personal level, it's been a really emotionally heavy week. But, you know, I'm all good. I'm really, looking forward to just doing puzzles and just chilling out. I've got my vocals warmed up for the voices I need to do. However many there are, I think there's too many British people this game, and I've got like 4 archetypes of characters, so we'll see how this goes, as I usually have. With that said, let's take a look, because I updated the graphics. See, now we got like a different background, just slightly, but it's different. But yeah, no, the title screen is a train instead of a car, so that's cool. You gotta love that. All right. Well, it has been I don't know how long since I played this game. Well, I think the last time I played this game was the first time I played it when I was like 14 or something. On my good old DS console. Yep, same here. Those good old days when the DS was like the top handheld. Man, I love those days. When touchscreen was such a unique thing for gaming. And the Wii was around. And oh man, those are like my early teen years of gaming. And those are some good years for gaming, honestly. But nothing beats the Super Nintendo. For me, at least. Alright, so before I get DMCA'd or VOD muted any further, I also want to say, I should probably record this. Okay, all good. Actually, hang on. Let me turn on... Hang on 1 minute. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting, because, okay, look, okay, ready? 2009. Why did I do that? I am syncing up, hold on, left, right, okay, why did I do that? I am also recording this on Audacity right now, so that I can, I can publish this as a VOD later, and if I get VOD muted, I'll have a separate track for my audio, for my mic. I don't know how it's going to sound coming out the other end, but I also am going to use this as the first of the stuff being used for the archive channel. I have my tea next to me. I haven't drank a sip yet, but honestly, I wish I had a coffee, but the tea is more fitting for the game, I think. Let's play. Let's get into this now. Alright, what's my name? K. U. The K is weird. Oh, clears the whole thing? Oh, okay. It gets rid of it all. U. U. Thank you. Wonder how much I remember the story. I remember the ending. So, like, I remember the twists. I don't remember, like, everything else in between with, like... You know, what happens when you chase the cat? Oh, somebody dies. Oh, like, I don't remember any of that, but I remember the ending. This is a work of fiction, huh?
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
Hey, look! There it is!
Hey, it's Chemley. The real one this time?
Now this is what I call deluxe. Just look at this room.
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Molentary Express a cruise ship on rails.
This sofa's great!
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners. In every setting.
Why does he sound like he smoked like 4 packs of cigarettes before this game? I know, good old DS graphics.
Now, Luke, only a real gentleman minds his manners in every setting. Colonel, this... this codec reminds me of a puzzle.
So what's the actual story behind the Elysian box anyway? All who open it die, huh? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so. But we've seen it happen with our very own eyes. The answer is out there, Luke. But I just need to find it.
We will. I know it.
Well, that's way more ominous than it was in the first game. This game is way more ominous sounding, I think, and I'm all for it. They're like, let's ramp up the stakes. To my dear friend Kurt.
There was a box that was rumored to kill anyone who opened it. At first, neither the professor nor I believed it. But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
I know. Immersion. A few days earlier.
Luke, have a look here.
They're talking for me.
Oh, what's that, Professor?
It's a letter from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Is everything all right?
My dear Herschel, knowing you, I imagine you've already heard of the relic known as the Elysian box. This strange antique is infamous for killing anyone who opens it.
I know. They gave them more than 4 voice lines.
Truth be told, I'm a bit dubious of the box's murderous reputation, but you know how I am. Once something piques my interest, I simply must get to the bottom of it. That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession. What's more, I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box. For the moment, let's just say I have a theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet. Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid. But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering. In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please finish the work I've started here. Your friend, Andrew Schrader.
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit. I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
Well, your intuition's usually spot on. I say we head out right away.
Big scary skeleton. So you remember that, but not much else. Luke, before we go, that was fast. I think we'll never hear them speak again.
Luke, before we go, would you be so kind as to fetch me my car keys? They're in one of the drawers in that desk.
Sure thing, Professor.
If there's something you wish to inspect, Luke, simply give it a tap, then press the A button to ensure that...
Alright. Oh, yeah, let's go. Luke must find the car keys. Gotta love it. He said in the drawer, but what if there's like a hint coin? Nah, they're gonna give me a tutorial for that. Also that he's very dead. That's rude. You don't know that.
Oh, here we are, Professor. Alright, Layton's keys. Many thanks, Luke. Now let's get moving. You do know how to move about, don't you, Luke?
Yeah, we know. Just skip the tutorials already. We know.
That's the way, my boy. Good job. You found my keys and you opened the door. One can't properly investigate without first doing a little legwork, as they say.
Couldn't agree more, Professor. Now, shall we head off?
Now, I mean, why wouldn't he be dead? I'm just saying it's rude to assume. You know what I mean? Actually, let's look around. Maybe there's... Alright, whatever. Actually, you know what? We were too quick to not look at his office. He's a busy man. He's got, like, all these artifacts here. He's got, like, urns of several dead relatives, perhaps. These people are dead. See, now, they're in a jar, right? A skeleton can still, like, move. His desk, honestly, it could be a lot worse. He's probably got to, like, read all these books in, like, a week. So he's probably needs them, like, you know, by his side.
Now, a true gentleman always keeps his studies at top priority. I don't know. Look, before we set out, it would be wise of us to confirm that the location of the doctor's flat. During one of his visits some time ago, he was kind enough to leave me a map to his home. The map, as you can see, is a rather unusual piece of cartography. Look here, Luke. What does that look like? Perhaps a puzzle?
Sorry, give me a sec here. Okay.
Oh, how clever! The map itself is a puzzle! Professor, do you mind if I take a crack at it?
I just realized I'm gonna be recording this. Me doing his stupid voice and putting it up on a public forum. That's gonna be fun.
I just know I can solve this one!
Alright, his map. Alright, in the map to Dr. Schrader's home, several pieces in the center have been cut out. Restore the map by inserting the missing pieces in the correct spot. Touch the piece with your stylus and move it. To move the selected piece, then slide the piece to move it, obviously. You can't rotate, but... Was it saying? Sure, whatever. It may sound simple, but don't forget that you can move or remove pieces, including the ones you already have in the middle of the map. Alright, no problem. So there's one that you can't use. Ooh, the music's different, just slightly. I don't know how I feel about that. No, it can't be this. Nope. Honestly, like, just trial and error was probably pretty good. Instant fame? Because of that fucking voice. This feels like it should be good. But even if it doesn't look like it's complete. Like, this looks more complete, but it's like... Ooh, this looks good. Ah, perfect. Oh, what the fuck? This middle one is something you can move around. Okay, I didn't realize. Here's the first puzzle. How... Yeah, instant fame. Let's go. Instant fame. Gotta love it. Gotta love that notoriety. Alright, there we go. Bam, dude. Fucking got it. What is this middle piece doing here? What a scam. It says in the text the middle piece can move. Including a one... Okay, cool.
Let's see if
Like,
this
alright,
works.
relax. Moon's like already
That was
crashing out
almost
over
too
like
easy.
nothing, you know? She's just like, relax. I figured it out. Kurt can't read. Well, you can't spell, and you're just a text on my screen, so you can't even emote right now. Just, yeah. Stay as text. Sorry, give me a second. I'm blowing my nose. Did you read that? Because it's already stuff we know.
Excellent. With our destination confirmed, we are ready to pay for... Excuse me. We are ready to pay the doctor a visit. Come now.
Oh, more budget. That's fast. That's quick with the budget, dude. His car looks so environmentally friendly.
I do believe we found the doctor's building.
But which flat is his?
That, I'm afraid, I don't know. But thinking on it now, the letter I received did mention something about this place.
Why does he have to make it so annoying? Just, dude, tell me the fucking puzzle. Alright. Find Dr. Schrader's window from the details in the letter.
In the morning, I often waken to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat.
I actually should read this because I kind of want to make sure I read this properly. Every time I read something in a voice, it's distracting and I don't get the details. If you're wondering why I like miss half of what's going on. Alright. In the morning, I often awaken to the sound of music, so pay attention to this. Drifting in from a room from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. Okay. Gently outside his window. Like in front of him? Or, like, just can he see it from his, like, view? Take a single sip of my tea and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know. Circle the window from which the doctor views the sunrise. Okay, so there's a flag fluttering gently outside his window. If he is here, he can't see the sunrise, right? But if he's nearby a flat that sings, does it mean like directly adjacent, or can it be like right here? Because the flag that's like fluttering about gently outside his window, so like it feels like it's this one because it's like right outside his window's a flag. It's close enough to the music, I would think, but like he can also see the sun from here. Because if he can't, it's not like he can't hear the music from like here. Because come on, this guy's probably loud as fuck. Also, if I had a neighbor that woke me up like this, that'd be really annoying, honestly. All right, let's properly think about this. So, this guy wakes up to sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. That's this flat over here. So is it one of these? We don't know. Is it this? Could it be any of them? That's what's annoying, honestly. The sun is beating from, it's hitting him here, right? The flag, looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. So if he was to look out the window, damn, it's the second puzzle. Shut the fuck up. Like, half of me talking about this shit right now is just because I'm trying to break it apart. Okay, because for right now, like, I'm just... Alright. So the flag right here, because you're looking out the window, you can't see the flag fluttering about. This one's the only one in his way. The sunrise is, like, right here. This is close enough, so I'm just gonna guess it's over here. Not many flats in the... Oh, not many flats in London have view of sunrise anymore, you know. So it could really only be this, because you can't really see the sun on this building. Oh, I just realized these are two separate buildings. Yeah, because I thought this was like the wall. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, because from a nearby flat, it's this one. I really... it's...
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Backwardio! What's good, man? This isn't Final Fantasy Tactics. What the fuck are you doing here? I'm just kidding, dude. Good to see you again. Dude, those are some crazy-ass games yesterday. I was watching Backwardio. By the way, follow him if you actually want to see some crazy Rocket League. It's really impressive. Like, it's like I could just sit there, or Kurt, I suppose. You can, well, like, yeah. Honestly, I don't really care. Either way works. But like, when fucking Turtle yesterday was calling me a library, it's like, bro. But you missed the Backwardio stream? Well, he also streams hours that like don't work for you, because like you're like, it's like 8 p.m. for you. He loved it though. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. All that aside though, like watching your Rocket League yesterday was pretty tight, man. Like it's pretty damn interesting to like see these fucking guys like literally play the game backwards, but then when they're like, oh, this guy's being toxic, let's drive forward, and then just kill them. It's hilarious. yeah, no, that's dope though. I like catching you when I can. But anyways, man, welcome in. This isn't Final Fantasy Tactics. We're playing Professor Layton, and this is the first stream of the second game, so it's very much a you know, brand new. You're walking in. I just finished the second puzzle, and Moon will probably talk shit about how long it took me. But regardless, you're about to hear me do a little bit of voicing. I hope that's not too annoying for you. They're all British, so you know I've had plenty of practice through Final Fantasy Tactics, and my joke voices there. You always talk shit anyway, and I will... The thing is that whenever me and Moon hang out, we aren't toxic like this at all. But it's just the idea that there's this big, like, fucking wall of digital, a digital separation, I guess, between her being text right now and me being, like, the voice. It's like, yeah, no, it's pretty much the nature of, being a Twitch streamer. Anyway. Alright, let's do this.
Unless I'm mistaken, I think we found the right flat. Now follow me, Luke. We're going up.
For some reason, we're only mean on stream. Yeah, no, honestly. We fuck around like when we play games and stuff, but it's like we aren't like talking too much shit. Except when Formula 1 comes on and George Russell, her favorite driver, is being George Russell. It's like I'm all over that. It's so fucking funny. Fuck George Russell.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Before we leave, let's review how to use a trunk.
Did great this year? Yeah, shut up. It's like, whatever. Ooh, 63 looks like a GR, kind of. This is just tutorial stuff. we don't watch tutorials. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Hello there, mister. Never seen you around here before. Want to hear something useful? Check it out. See that mailbox over there? Try tapping on it, will you?
Dude, this guy looks trendy as fuck. He's got the tracksuit, the headband, the sneakers. He's just like, check out that mailbox, yeah?
Oh, brilliant. That's a hint coin you found there. Ever work a puzzle and get stuck? It's times like that when I bet you'd fancy a hint, yeah? Well, when that happens, you can trade in those shiny hint coins for hints. They're scattered all over the place, which means you should be always on the lookout for them. Tap on to anything suspicious, okay? Good. Well, that's all I had to say. Take it easy, mister.
That's tutorial stuff, but like I couldn't avoid talking to that guy and talking away. I just did. Alright, so now I think is the cue for me to start looking around, because there's actually could be hint coins. So it's pretty important. I mean, not really that important, but it helps every once in a while. Alright.
This is Dr. Schrader's flat. I'm sure of it. Andrew, are you home? It's Herschel. Herschel Layton. Sir, are you there? Doctor?
I don't hear anyone there, Professor. What if he's...
There's no time for speculation now, Luke. We must get this door open immediately. It seems to be locked from the inside.
Which is crazy. Oh wait, hold on. I thought you meant locked from the outside.
Without a key, there's no way to get in.
Cast holy on that door. Exactly. Or just double fist it. No problem. 2 punches. Bro, I don't know if you caught it, but I beat the... hang on, let's talk about my last Final Fantasy Tactics stream later, because there's still more to say here.
Of course. In my haste, I forgot... I forgot about these keys that the doctor included in his letter.
Oh, you caught the end? Sweet. Dude, casting Disable on the first form was so much clutch. 999 on every punch after that was so sick, because I just kept buffing over and over. Man, that game, I love that game. So I'm gonna be playing more of that tomorrow, by the way. Because we got deep dungeons shit to do. Oh, cool, man. No, it's all good. I really appreciate you even stopping by to catch that live. Yeah, I didn't realize.
Quick, Professor. Let me try them on the door. Huh?
You see, he kept losing? Yeah, but then I figured it out. Bro, I was so close to fucking quitting. Because I was like, dude, this is gonna be impossible without, like, you know, at least Orlando not having Phoenix down. That shit was crazy. Alright. So you started shouting, I knew you had it. Dude, it was shout, and it was just everybody being in full tip-top shape. I love it. It wasn't even that move that was broken. It was just casting, I forget what the move is called. The one that casts Disable as an Oracle onto the first form of the final boss. 90% is insane. Hesitate, thank you, yeah.
Huh. That's strange. It doesn't seem like any of these keys work on the lock.
Luke, don't you see? Dr. Strader has set before us yet another puzzle to solve.
This fucking asshole in these puzzles. Honestly, it's literally what let me win that game. If I couldn't, that'd be fucked. As you might expect... Okay, let's read this. Which key opens a door? As you might expect, the key won't open the door if its shape won't let it pass through the keyhole. Use a stylus to fit the keys to the lock. Examine each key carefully, and use your stylus to move the keys to find the one that fits the lock. So I think I kind of get the gimmick of this puzzle. But, we'll see. I don't really remember it, but I think there's something to it than just... It's not gonna work. This won't either. And then this won't either. But I think the idea is that there's like you fit them in a certain order. Nice. Or, can you combine them? Super key. Ah! Oh, interesting. It made a different... Oh, never mind. I didn't hear that the entire time. But yeah, no, there's something to this.
Here goes.
I thought it was order. But can you imagine like a lock that like
easy.
opens because you put 2 keys in the right order? That'd be fucking annoying, actually. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't realize. I didn't switch it back. I am so bad at switching between these screens, like I don't even know why I bother. What the fuck?
Professor!
Yeah. No, Andrew.
Dude,
How could this have happened?
Dude, the budget. There's 2 scenes that they voice now.
This is terrible, Professor. Do you suppose the Elysian box did this to Dr. Schrader when he tried to open it?
I honestly don't know, Luke. But that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
What do we have here?
Dude, this isn't even a... What kind of skeleton in this? This is a fucking dragon. This isn't any dinosaur. What?
A train ticket for the Moulintary Express.
Now, this is strange. Look, there's no destination written on this ticket.
Now, just like before, Moon, I don't think this thing is dead. Like, can't be dead. That shit is, like, it's going to come to life, and I'm gonna have to cast Holy on it.
Have you ever seen a train ticket that didn't say where it was taking you?
Yes, very strange indeed.
No, right. So... Oh, okay. More.
Excuse me.
Wow!
Huh? Hey, it's you!
Well, Inspector Chelmey's the name. You two found the body, did you? No, Luke, let him go. Luke, stop that. That's his face. Listen here, Luke.
Okay, I'll explain. So, it's a bit of a spoiler.
Oh my gosh, his face doesn't come off. He's the real deal.
In the first game, it's a little bit of spoiler, but the inspector in that first game was an imposter. So, this one's the real deal, as he says.
What in the blazes? That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was sure we had another imposter on our hands.
You played this game before the first one, then? It's pretty funny.
What in the world is this child talking about? I swear, young ones these days have no manners. My apologies for the confusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
And I'm his apprentice, Luke.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Moon.
So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you? Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
Well, it's really none of my concern. I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you? But of course. Luke, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
You got it, Professor.
Yes. Let's see. What do we have here? A murder? Or was the crime self-inflicted?
It's 100% a crime. I didn't want to say it out loud, but it 100%'s a crime.
Luke, a true gentleman never snitches on, or he gets stitches.
Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and I came in. I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight. Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case... Yes, I'm sure of it. The old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be? It's true that the flat is on the 8th floor and that the door was locked, Inspector. Still, I'd hesitate to say that this room was completely closed off from the outside. Is that so? Please elaborate. Isn't it obvious? There's something quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked. Eh? It's as plain as the nose on your face, Inspector. I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh?
Here's the thing. Detectives, I would imagine, have degrees as well. I mean, I know that, like, in the States, in the US, they don't have degrees to be... You don't need a degree to be a police officer. But I figured, like, get to a position like a detective, you need some education, no? I mean, I don't know.
That's what I thought, but I guess not even here in the UK. I mean, I would hope these detectives have degrees, man.
I tell you, nowadays, it seems like everybody and their mum thinks they can do my job. Now, as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure, plain and simple. And there's what caused it. This? It's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken.
Hang on. What's a Kronosaurus? Is that a real dinosaur? It's like, oh, what the fuck? Hang on. I want to show you guys what a Kronosaurus actually looks like, because this thing is pretty cool. It's, it kind of looks like, if a crocodile had, what do you call it? Like a love baby child, or whatever you call that. Hang on, stream images. How do I do this? Stream images. Because this is quite the curious animal. Yeah, but bear with me, guys, because apparently, like, even having this open is... It's like... Every time I want to show something on stream, like, image-wise, I have to fucking, download the image. I have to then, like, find it on my thing, on my, you know, my PC. Then I have to add it as a source, instead of just dragging it, because dragging it just allows you to, it shows it off, and then disappears. This is what a Kronosaurus is. Can you even see that? It's, like, transparent, but... It's like the love baby of a crocodile cross sea turtle. That thing is kind of cool, but it doesn't look like that skeleton. Educational stream right here. Alright.
I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares.
Oh, that'd be
probably happened.
Fucking terrifying in the water, dude.
The old fellow turned on a light, took one look at the beast, and then keeled right over.
And then it's like, its little paddles would like go super fast like a turbine, and then that's all you see is the darkness of the water, and then its mouth opens as it approaches you. I don't even know how big those things are, but if they're anything like... It said scaled down model. So does this mean it's bigger than this? That's fucked up.
But this is the doctor's own home. Why would the bones he put up himself scare him?
People have a way of becoming forgetful with age. Not that you'd understand, boy.
Holy shit, this is the worst detective. He needs a degree. That's the worst conclusion I've ever heard of any professional come up with.
Well, you're right about that. I don't think I understand it at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think? The scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility. But, considering the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet.
Moon, I'll take that as you meant incompetent. But, yeah, no, even as a real inspector. They're both really, they know, like, the fake one wants to gaslight you. This guy's just bad at his job.
Really? Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
What do you mean, Professor?
Study your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you...
Oh shit, sorry. Accidentally touched. A secure room. Alright. With its windows opening out into thin air 8 stories up, and its door securely bolted, you might think that this room is inaccessible from the outside. However, a single, unusual detail reveals the truth of what went on here. Your job is to look around the room by tapping the arrows and find this detail. Once you've got it, circle the area with your stylus and choose Submit to give your answer. Make sure to circle only the object when you find the answer. Oh, when you answer, sorry. Okay. Windows open. Okay, so securely bolted. You might think the room is inaccessible from the outside. Okay, so there's something that allows you to get inside, and we need to find it. It's the professor. He's the one behind it. I'm pretty sure if you circle different things, or if you answer certain things, you can actually, get different incorrect messages that are unique to the puzzle. Now, can you, like, circle anything and it'll... Wow, it really is, like, anything. Yeah, so it can't be the floor. It's the box. A single unusual detail reveals the truth. Well, wait, hang on. It's not inaccessible from the outside. We opened it with the keys that were there. Oh, wait, for fuck's sake. Is it straight up just the window? No, right? Hang on. 8 stories up. The door securely bolted. Oh, wait. There. The curtain. The curtain. They probably used the curtain as, like, some kind of rope.
Here goes.
See, I'm a better detective in this fucking gumshoe.
Piece of cake.
Gumshoe beat cop. Alright. Good shit.
Of course. This window is missing a curtain.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
Oh shit. This was...
It means someone exited the building through this window, and I'll bet he's our culprit.
The craziest thing is that they tied the knot in the middle of the path. How did they do this? Oh wait, no, they probably fucking... Wait, no, how did they do this without... How did they do this? And I was gonna say, they didn't see this when they were entering. They were looking at the... They were looking for the flat. And they were like, this puzzle is making us look through all these details. We're not going to expect every part of this flat, but... I don't know. It's Layton logic.
That's a sound theory. Well done, my boy. Oh, yes. Sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
Liar!
Shh, Luke, listen. I don't believe our friend the inspector will be of much help to us.
Wow, the budget in this game is not letting me speak any, say any lines. I'm actually impressed. I actually really appreciate that.
What say you and I conduct a little investigation of our own?
Also illegal.
Professor, look! There's something in Dr. Schrader's hand.
Shimley? Who is this
It's an
Shimley?
old photograph, but it's been torn into so many pieces, I can't make out the original image.
Yeah, tell me. But anyways, all kidding aside.
Hey, what's the big
There you
idea? You can't just point evidence in a crime scene. Get your hands off that... what is this anyway? Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now, out with the both of you.
Damn.
Ah, but we're not done!
To be fair, it is his job to investigate that, but holy fuck, was he incompetent at his job. That is like... let's back in there.
Dr. Schrader indicated that he was in possession of the Elysian box, yet there was nothing resembling such an artifact in his home.
Do you think the person who did this to him was after the box?
It's an interesting theory, but for the moment, that's all it is. However, it's my belief that we hold a clue to understanding today's events, namely that ticket.
The Monetary Express ticket, right, Professor?
Correct, Luke. I believe that a trip aboard the Monetary Express is in order.
Alright, now we're back to the prologue. I mean, you know, the train part, because like a few days earlier. Here we go.
Do you suspect we'll find the key to unlocking this mystery on the train?
Dr. Schrader did his best to point us toward the Military Express, should something happen to him. Sure as a fog on the London morning, I know this train will lead us to the answers we seek.
Sorry, wait. What were you saying? Wasn't the inspector on the train too? He was. Yeah, it looked like he was about to board the train, so we'll probably see him later. We'll probably see him Layton. More budget? Yo.
Professor Layton and Luke sped away from the city, unaware of the secrets that awaited them down those iron tracks.
Save your progress. Okay, let's save our progress. Interesting flora icon over here.
Dude, this the chapter stuff is so much more devious sound. I mean, ominous sounding, but yeah. Anyway, I already said that because it is. I can't not point it out.
Gosh, just look at this place, Professor. It's so posh. I feel like I should be wearing a monocle.
Quite so, Luke. Every decoration and detail in this room is more decadent than the last. I'd wager the rest of the train is just as grand. How would you like to go exploring for a bit?
Alright, puzzles. Puzzles everywhere.
Look at that, Luke. Your bag is wide open and your belongings are scattered everywhere.
Oops, I guess they are.
You should put your things away before we walk around the train.
Alright, puzzles. Luke's, does it just like fit everything in the box? Okay. Fuck. These types of puzzles are either like fucking hard or really easy. Do you guys remember tangrams? Where you take like triangles and shit and you make shapes out of them? Where you make like different animals and stuff out of them? That was never easy for me. I don't know why. I was just never good at them. Okay, no wasted space. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
No wasted space. A true gentleman never wastes space.
Alright. Because, like, I'm thinking everything is basically perfect fit. So, okay, I feel like that should go there. Why does he have a frying pan? Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Eat, like, canned beans? Well, actually, maybe they're British. But, you know, well, you never thought of cooking while you're on a trip? I'd never bring a fucking frying pan with me. That might be here, that might be here. Because, like, yeah, no, these fucking puzzles where you fit stuff in. Is that a harmonica? This, yeah, I think he plays, doesn't he? Or no? I'm surprised he doesn't have an accordion, and if anything, this game is full of that music, so. Man, this shit is, like, impossible. Oh, this is it. Oh, wait, no, fuck, I need the... Oh, shit, I am so close. I just need to do that, but, like, the other way, and there's no way I, like, could... Just kidding. Suckers. You can't rotate it, no. I was like, oh man, I'm so close. Fucking back, you're gonna see, or I was gonna like try to make the Kurt joke. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck else you could go. Anyway, accordion will take the whole space. The accordion would be the case. Anyway, there are puzzles I would take 20 minutes on and 20 seconds on. And Moon can solve those puzzles in 20 seconds while I take 20 minutes, and then vice versa. It's very annoying when she's fucking in the chat with her commentary. More so than in tactics. Like, if you want...
Let's see if this works.
Shit show, this stream. Alright, he should be able to close the bag now. Can't wait to be mean. Alright, we'll see how mean you can get here, you little shit. Alright.
Whew, that was a tight squeeze, but everything's finally packed away.
A bit of planning will prevent this type of scrambling in the future.
You're right, and I do feel better with everything put away. Come on, Professor, let's look around some more.
Alright. This time I might remember the puzzles, that's true. Man, you know what's crazy is when you have people in here that, like... Because I have a recent viewer that showed up and knew every puzzle by heart. Some of them are like definitely more of why the fuck would you do that, and some of them are more like, oh, you're pretty close. I'm like, all right. it's a mixed bag when you stream this game. It's pretty funny.
Oh, ew, Professor! This sugar's covered with ants!
Oh dear, I'll have to remember to get sugar for my tea elsewhere. Curious though, isn't it? How did they get here? Perhaps this puzzle will shed some light on things.
Holy fuck. It's like,
Ah yes, that bath curtain reminds me of a puzzle.
oh, it's number 17? Oh, fuck. Not this kind of puzzle again. I hate these kinds of puzzles. Find the longest path possible to get back to the nest. I hate this shit. Because it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? I feel like it's this. I'm just gonna guess it's this right away. This looks good, right? I'm going for it. Yeah, I did all of them. Yo! I'm the greatest.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
See, in the other game, that'd take me 20 minutes. But, like, I understood the scheme of how to approach it. Or maybe that was an easier maze. I don't know. Shit is stupid.
Yes, you've got it, my boy. Well, I'm no fan of ants in my sugar. You have to admire their craftiness and work ethic.
Maybe they're working so hard because even the sugar on the Monetary Express is extra fancy.
Perhaps. I must admit, it is a compelling motive.
Alright. Oh, man, honestly, I'm so glad to just be chilling and streaming right now. Like, this week has been, honestly, like, I already said, like, pretty heavy, but, yeah, no, I mean, definitely glad to just be doing shit. Like, I'm just, you know, just to relax right now, and not literally kick my feet up, but figuratively. So, really appreciate you guys just chilling here today, and I'm, you know, having a good time chilling right now. So, yeah, enjoy what's going on today.
Remember, Luke, we're here to find the Elysian box, so don't get sidetracked.
You don't have to tell me twice. Now, why don't we start our search by investigating the train?
We're here for the good time, and then Backwardio's having his good time. The professor and Luke decide to explore. Wow. That was an accent that slipped out of nowhere. The professor and Luke decide to explore the Monetary Express, as if they weren't doing that already. Who is this? There's something about this kid's proportions that freak me the fuck out. This kid is giant, and her head is enormous. Let me see what's up with this Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic. I hear the rooms in the front of the I hear the rooms in the front of the train are super fancy, and that the doorknobs are made of gold. But no one's allowed in except the really rich people. So, misters, are you really rich? Because if you are, you can go see the super duper fancy rooms.
What the fuck was that? What was that thing?
Super duper fancy rooms, eh?
That none but the extremely wealthy can enter. If our young friend is correctly informed, there must be a set of deluxe rooms in the next car.
Now what? Wow, I'd sure like to see those. I bet they're utterly fantastic.
Utterly fantastic. It's like switching to some Yorkshire shit. All right, let's go backwards.
I bet a deluxe room.
Oh shit. I went to where I didn't want to go, I guess.
I bet the deluxe rooms make our room look like a freight car.
Hold it right there, man. This guy is gonna be stoner, and he's gonna be like I don't even know what a stoner British accent would sound like. Sammy Thunder says entrance to that car is for VIPs only. Capiche? Now, I'd like to sneak you. Wait, I don't know. Does Moon have the Simpsons where she's from? Because I really want to try to do an Otto. No, I know you'd like to sneak a peek. I can't do it.
but the whole car is blocked, so that's a no-go.
I bet that kind of person who can rent out a whole car must be some kind of super tycoon.
Yeah, because French systems, Jesus Christ. French Simpsons sounds very different.
Indeed. I wonder what it must be like to have that much room to yourself on the train of this caliber.
Well, for now, I suppose you just have to keep wondering, eh, Professor?
Yes, archaeology doesn't pay shit, unfortunately.
He's talking shit and about how broke he is, and Layton just like, The fucking last game, he could have been that rich. That's the crazy part. Have you heard French, Layton? I think I have, but I didn't. I think I heard like maybe a couple clips, not like the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose these accommodations will do. I do hope my darling boy will be pleased.
I cannot wait to voice this lady. I cannot wait to see that she's talking and there are lines for me to read.
That reminds me, I believe it's dinner time for my sweet baby. I'm off to visit the dining car.
Gosh, that lady was just the type I'd expect to see on the Military Express. Talk about rich and fancy.
Quite. This train is full of many well-heeled patrons like the woman we just met. We must watch our deeds and words here. A formal setting demands formal manners, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, Professor.
Alright, that door looks open. She's somehow not on the rich wagon. Well, she could have come from the rich wagon. Which wagon? Wow, this is way cleaner compared to where I was.
Just look at the craftsmanship on this picture, Luke. I was almost certain it was hand-blown.
Who knew that something as ordinary as a picture could be so fancy?
What could be more relaxing than sitting in your suite with a cold beverage and watching the sunset?
No ants, no Kimmy. No, not this time.
Kimmy!
Ah, speaking of beverages, or in this case, deadly beverages, have I got the puzzle for you?
Let me at it, Professor.
Alright. How many fucking puzzles did I miss? Jesus Christ, we're on 23 already? I feel like I've done like 3 puzzles. Alright. 2 men, known here as 1 and 2, are playing a strange game. First, both men put their empty pitchers on the table. Next, a judge brings a pitcher filled with purple poison and places it in either spot A or spot B. The judge starts shifting the poison from one pitcher. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. God, Moon, you gotta stop saying nose noises. Like, I'll mute the mic if it's gotta, like, stop. The judge then starts shifting the poison from one pitcher to another, oh wow, Jesus Christ, from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. After moving the liquid 55 times, the owner of the poison-filled, fuck, I'm about to sneeze. The owner of the poison-filled pitcher must drink its contents. If you were to judge and secretly wanted one to win, would you place the poison-filled pitcher down in spot A or spot B? Okay, so like what? You start here and pour that into here, and then pour that here and here? Is that how this works? Is that like... Am I missing something? Because like... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, that's what I'm kind of confused about. Because, like, it ended up back in A. I thought. I feel like I also just guess. Because, like... Hold on, okay, let's just pretend we start at B, okay? We pour the pitcher into 2. Alright, let's do this again. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Fuck. They only switch between pitcher 1 and 2. It says start shifting the poison from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. So I figured like you put the pitcher here, you start pouring, right? Let's try it again, cause fucking confuse myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, B. I'm just gonna fucking say B. If I get it wrong, I'm just gonna go straight to A.
Here goes.
Alright, cool.
That was almost too easy.
Yeah, alright. it's just gonna tell you exactly what I just tried to figure out.
Excellent work. Let's press on. We mustn't stand around all day.
Alright. Any other puzzles? Watch, there's gonna be like a hint coin in like a specific thread on the carpet. I fucking knew it. And these guys, when they talk, they don't really say anything of value. Like,
handmade curtains are such luxury.
I'm not gonna read all that. It's too much. Who do you think you are? I am. Whoa. That's a lot of people. Who do I talk to first? Well, you can't talk to these people. They are basically corpses. I fucked up. I didn't think you could touch the door. Damn.
Wow, just look at all the stuff there is to eat.
Yes, it seems that the Monetary Express is a first-class operation, right down to the kitchen.
Oh my, passengers in the kitchen. I'm sorry, but we just can't have that. Wearing dirty shoes of yours in here could earn me a Elka violation, you know.
I'll have you know there's nothing at all dirty about our clothes, sir.
Say what you like, short stack, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm running a kitchen here. Did you stop to think about what would happen if icky outside germs made it in here because of you?
I see your points. Terribly sorry for the intrusion, and worry and any worry may have caused you, good sir.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry too, sir. Wait, what's that?
Oh, shit. Dude, somebody call the health inspector. This is gonna get shut down. We're stopping the train. This is fucked up.
Professor, look here. It looks like our friend the cook has been keeping a pet in the kitchen. And to think he was lecturing us about germs.
Yeah, I remember the hamster game.
Oh boy, I guess the cat's in the bag now. Or the hamster, I should say. Believe me, I know it's not okay to keep a pet in the kitchen, but, well, he's my only friend, okay? He's my only friend, see? Fair or not, he's the only rodent I've got to talk to here.
My, he certainly is generously proportioned, isn't he? You said he's a hamster, yes?
That's right, the hamster.
Dude, I have to point out loud, like, my peripherals have the chat, so I see it scroll up, but I also, like, see something, like, moving every once in a while. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's literally just Back Wardio's, like, fucking Wario twerking in the corner of my eye. It's it's gonna be gone in a couple messages, but it's like, the fuck? I'm gonna ban him for that.
That's right, a hamster, the noblest member of the animal kingdom. See, when I first started working here, I needed someone to keep me company, so I bought him. Thing is, I feed him all the table scraps we take back, which makes for a diet that's a bit, rich.
Oh, Christ, he started the cycle again!
He's really put on the pounds, and if he doesn't get in shape...
Oh, in the OBS thing, it's a static image. It's not moving back and forth. So the oh, it's a still one. Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit, did this thing? Now I'm curious if the GIF comes through the chat app thing. Anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah, he has still ones too, in case, you know, he doesn't want to get banned too quickly. He could probably pitch that as like, you know, Wario's just investigating, bending over right now. It's like, no, I'm cheering you with the Wario just, you know, looking down, looking for stuff. Alright.
He's really put on the pounds, and if he doesn't get in shape, it can be really bad for his health.
That's your fault. Anyway. That poor little guy. Think you can have that one still, the still one just following you. Okay, cool. I think, is it gifts? Or rather, like, yeah, I guess we'll say gifts for lack of better phrasing right now. The GIF emotes, are those only for subscribers? Because I also should have my own emotes, I just need to figure out what. Forget what I put it under. Yeah, you think so? Okay, cool.
That's why I want to ask you something. That's why I want to ask you something, you boy. Would you mind holding on to my friend for a little while? When he's here with me, I can't help but feed him. But the scraps of pastry and pasta add up. Pasta and pastry add up.
So you're saying you want us to hold on to him and help him shape up? Sounds like a great idea to me.
I think animated emotes are locked to affiliate. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't know pounds to kilograms. But what if a hamster weighs a lot of pounds? Isn't that a lot? Weighs a pound? Isn't that a lot? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm. So a pound is 454 grams. So a kilo would be, you know, 10 times that. Wait, hang on. What, are fucking idiots? No, a kilo. A kilo is about twice, a little over twice of that. I meant to say 10 pounds is 4.5. Anyway, whatever. Fuck. Ugh. I should really drink a coffee now instead. But this tea. Yeah, but 450 though. It's really important because the 50 grams, you know, that actually does contribute a lot to that amount of weight, right? 454.
Professor, what do you think? Can we keep him for a little while?
Well, I do believe that helping those in need, rodent or not, is the duty of every true gentleman. We'd be happy to take custody of this hamster for the time being.
Oh, thank you so much. Hearing that's a real load off my shoulders.
Alright. The hamster minigame has been added to the trunk. Alright.
Hamster. Oh, and one more thing. Since we won't be seeing each other for a while, please give him this apple, will you? He loves them so.
Alright.
I'm gonna miss my little guy. Please take good care of him.
Don't worry, he's in good hands.
I don't know why his voice, he went through puberty just now. Alright guys, give me a hamster name. Right now. Wow, it's like I wanted to, you know, maybe I was gonna let it be silent and wait for you guys to respond for like any ideas, but fucking, it's like it's so silent. I don't want to say nothing. I want us to keep the noise like around. Hang on, you're out for now. Should catch you another time. Hey, cool man. Yeah, no, back. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the time you spent in here. Hope to catch you whether you're streaming or whether I'm streaming. You have a good one. Cinnamon's kind of cute. I like that one. I like that name. Yeah. It's two ends, right? Like, I'm like so sure. Okay, I'm like 95% sure, but I just had to double check. Because, like, I don't want this to be wrong the whole time. Alright.
Okay, little guy. From now on, anywhere I go, you'll go too.
Squeak. Squeak, squeak.
I'm not gonna voice him like that. Or at all, I think.
It appears that your special talent with animals has earned you a new friend, Luke.
I think so too, Professor.
I wish we got to see it in his perspective where he speaks to these animals. And, like, you know, here's what he says. Alright, so this is cool. You actually, I think it's like, you have to make him move enough to... Items at your disposal. Drag items and position them. Basically, he moves... Yeah, okay. You have to make him move as much as he possibly can. And then... Yeah. He's got to end up at the house, I think. Alright, so it's 3 spaces away.
Got any snacks around here?
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
hold out on me.
He actually does sound like this. It's so funny. This chubby little fuck.
It is just distance, yeah. You have to make him move around as much as you can. The goal is 8, so we don't have enough items to make him move any more. So, oh, that's funny. I'm excited to do that one. Alright. I think it's a good time for a quick break. I think just go ahead and get a stretch in, get yourself some water, maybe a bathroom break. There's a bunch of things I don't really remember, honestly. It's been such a long time. Anyway, let's take a few, and you know, maybe see you in a couple minutes to a few, and be back soon. We called our guy our little. We called our guy here Cinnamon. Now, if I knew his voice was, let's find some little treats, yeah? I probably would have named him something else, but I didn't know. Hello, back. I am Moon. Moon, you're not a father. You're not a dad. You do not get to make those jokes. And by the way, Back has already left. He's already gone. So, yeah. All right, let's move on, shall we? So, let's find some little treats, yeah? Well, I'm looking for those apples. Sorry. I was hoping he had any other puzzles. I'm not being mean about it. I'm not being mean about your name at all. I'm not even being mean. What the fuck? I would have given him a different, more fitting name than Cinnamon. Because, yeah, fucking got my sweets, yeah? My name is Cinnamon, yeah?
I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but I'm afraid all the seats in our fine establishment are taken right now.
What a pity.
Indeed it is, sir. But while you wait for a table. Might I interest you in a puzzle?
Was Sock a bit a better name? Okay, so my old friend, way back in elementary school, had a hamster. He called it, I think he either called it Mr. Bojangles or just Bojangles. I would have called him Bojangles. And I feel like that would have been pretty fitting, honestly. Because it's kind of cute, but it's also like, you know, I don't know, fits like the chubby nature of the little guy. Yeah, Bojangles. You never heard of this? You never heard of Mr. Bojangles? The song? Really? I'm not gonna try singing it out loud, but like, Mr. Okay, well that's on you.
What? You guys put...
Hold on.
You put lemon in tea? That doesn't make any sense. Or sauce. Whatever. I only put sugar in it.
Alright. Let's move on. Alright. Four couples sit elbow to elbow in a crowded dining car. All diners are sitting next to or across from their partners. I didn't speak English when I was 10. Until you were 10. Wait. So? wait, did I like because of the back in the day thing? Even then, like Mr. Bojangles is a famous song, I thought. Maybe not like when you're neck of the woods, which is fair enough. But don't be like, what even is that? It's like, yo. Alright, let's figure this out. Okay. All diners are sitting next to or across from their partners. The Joneses are sitting by the aisle. Okay, so right away they're like across each other, right? Oh wait, or next to? Would next to be adjacent like this? I don't really think so, because I feel like okay, whatever. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor sits beside his wife. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife. Okay, so the Joneses. Okay, so using the information above, can you determine where Mrs. Hadley is sitting? Okay, so this is made in 2008. So we can assume that everybody here is cisgendered. Just right off the bat. I don't mean to be like rude. I genuinely like mean that. So right away, when it comes to Joneses are sitting by the aisle, I feel like these two are the Joneses. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor, you can only see him being the mustachioed one, sitting next to his wife, right? And that's these two. These are the Joneses. These are the O'Connors. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife. So that's right here. Lamberts are here. O'Connors and the Joneses. That means Mrs. Hadley is sitting in E. I feel like if I was born in an English-speaking country, you might have a better chance of knowing who or what Mr. Bojangles is. Yeah, probably. Maybe.
And now to test my theory.
But I also thought you play, like, instruments and stuff, so you might know more about the music. I mean... I don't know. I'm just fucking with you for the most part. Alright. Bam. Good shit.
That's exactly right, sirs. They say that nothing whets the appetite like a hearty puzzle.
Am I the only one who's having a hard time telling who the chick and dude was between E and F? Probably. I mean... I didn't have any trouble with that, personally. Anyways, good to see you, dude. Watcher and fan.
Oh, it appears a table has just opened up.
I'm gonna I don't know if I should... The Automod came up and, like, sprung up on this. I'm gonna deny this time? But I don't know if it's... Is that gonna ban you? No, it can't, right? But yeah, no, I disagree. But hey, that's you.
Allow me to just a moment to tidy it up, and then I will be happy to escort you to your seats.
Great! I'm starving!
Oh good! Our table is finally ready! We'll just be taking our seats then.
Why on earth would the Automod not like that message? I don't know.
Madam, please just wait a moment. Please wait just a...
Hold on, I saw it too, I didn't know. Yeah, no, I mean, I see it too. I figure out... yeah, leave those to me, if anything.
Madam, please just wait a moment. You see, these passages have been much longer than... Nonsense! Will he not hear another word of this? You take these people before us? We are insulted. I do apologize, madam. It's simply that this gentleman arrived before you.
Fucking tantrum. I've seen this kind of tantrum in real life. It's really pathetic.
We will not be kept waiting, do you understand? Not a single second. Now out of our way! Madam!
Talk about pushy.
I do apologize, sirs. There's a lovely observation deck on the last car of the train. May I suggest that you spend a few minutes there while we prepare a new table for you?
No need for apologies, my good man. Your job is not an easy one. We'll go see the deck and return in a bit.
Hey, alright. Okay, cool. We decided to view the train's observation deck. Now, you fucking took our seat.
Goodness me.
No need to look so put out. Did you know Leia's always go first? Yeah. Oh, I haven't been here. Oh, no, wait, that's the kitchen. Okay. I didn't go here. Jesus, what's with these people in these freaky ass proportions? Like her face was freaking me out. Looks like no one's here right now. Okay, sorry. Let's look later. Okay. She has a puzzle for us.
Welcome aboard, sirs.
Yeah, she has that voice.
May I interest you in a refreshing beverage or a scrumptious snack?
Thank you, but I don't think we need any snacks right now.
Of course you don't. And I put on my best smile for nothing. Since we got this ritzy dining car on board, most people get their chow there. With competition like that, it's hard to even sell a cup of tea. I'm so bored.
Did they go to an empty car earlier? No, it had a picture.
Hand blown, it looked like.
I've got a while till my shift ends, so help me pass the time with this puzzle, would you?
Number 6 is all over here? Jeez. Pancake stacks. Oh. Okay. So yeah, you can't stack one higher up. Okay. Put that here, put that here, here. Bam. Easy does it, boys.
Just leave it to me.
I used to solve, like, that kind of puzzle a lot when I was a kid.
Easy.
How many turns can you... 7? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I remember the Hanoi puzzle, yeah.
Well, check out the brain on you, kiddo. So listen, our next stop is in the stinky little 2-cow village called Dropstone, right? There's like nothing there. I sure wish we could stop somewhere more exciting for a change. But I guess that's working a job for you. Sometimes you just have to deal with crippling boredom.
Bro, you did more moves? Yeah, but I fucking did it, like, quickly. Shut up. Like, shut up. Gotta do shit in this perfect ass world. This stream has gotta be perfect now. Oh shit, it's Granny Riddleton. Why is this even here? Are we gonna be on this train for a while or what?
Say, Professor, does that little shack over there seem familiar to you?
Indeed. Unless I'm mistaken, this must be the residence of you-know-who.
I have a feeling she'd be a big help to us again.
Yes, she will. I wonder if this is just a hint that she's gonna be there too, cause kind of need the puzzles.
My, what a lovely deck. Wow, this is the best. The breeze feels great.
Indeed, and the scenery is simply breathtaking. Look, you can see a lake over there.
The sky is so blue, and just look at those trees fly by. Now that's what I call a view.
It is quite amazing, Luke. goodness, all this talk of pristine scenery reminded me of a puzzle I heard once. Why don't you try this scenery? It's so beautiful. Solve this puzzle for me, now.
Alright. Forest below contains 4 different types of trees. Use your stylus to draw dividers in the forest so they can form 4 different sections. Each you should have one type of tree. The trees must be connected either horizontally or vertically, but not diagonal. Okay, fine. Yeah, I've seen something like this before. Enough times. Okay. Can we not draw the... Okay, there we go. Thank you. What the fuck? Let me draw my line. Does it not? Okay, you can't draw on the edges. Okay, that makes sense. Let's do this Tetris one first. Okay, that's good. That's good. And boom, bam. No, can leave that alone. Easy. Can they all be this? Do they have to be different shapes, or is it gonna be annoying? I mean, is it gonna be easier? Because last time I did this was like, you have to make them all different shapes. Like, you fucking asshole. Somehow Luke and Layton end up being behind a window again. And ending up... wait, what? Somehow Luke and Layton ended behind a window again instead of the observatory deck. I don't... Yeah, I know. Down here? Yeah, you're right. I didn't even noticed. I was looking at these trees. They're vertical. They are... Yeah, this is it. Unless it means like every... Anyways, whatever. Unless it means every tree needs to be connected. Okay. Because that would be really weird.
That was almost too easy.
That's exactly it. Well done.
Well, did you expect any less, Professor? Wow, it feels so nice out here. I almost forgot we're supposed to be searching for the Elysian box.
Oh shit, that's right. We should get back in and do some investigating. I can't say I blame you, Luke, but that box led to the deck. That box led the doctor to his death, so, get that mind out of the, happiness there. Come what may, I will solve this mystery.
Of course.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. His colleague was literally murdered for this because of the situation.
I think we finally have a good grasp of this train's layout. I think it's high time we began a proper...
Wow, Jesus. Let me sit still. Because I'm like doing that shaking leg thing underneath, like I'm sitting in a position that's not normal. Let me sit properly.
I think it's high time we began a proper investigation.
Okay, Professor, let's get to it.
I feel like Luke's voice is hurting my throat more than Layton's right now. I didn't realize how raspy Layton's actually is. Yeah, there's a piece of paper, a conspicuous piece of paper on the ground, but first let's look at everything else. Alright.
Look at that. Someone's left rubbish on the deck here. It wasn't there before. We were the only ones here. Luke, you little shit.
Can you believe that? Some people have the worst manners.
Listen here, Luke. A true gentleman cleans up after himself. And others, should the need rise.
I thought he said, and others are arses. Before I read that.
What do you say we take care of this mess?
As he unravels it and finds that, wait, really? There's a puzzle involved? Just throw out the trash. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, fuck. We gotta move this here to here. Okay. Alright, so I guess we can move these. That's crazy work. What if I... No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I see. I can move something like that back in there, perhaps. Yeah, okay. I feel like we've seen pieces of paper on the ground there before. I know. Yep. Those were the days. Those were the days. Brings me back. Doesn't it bring you back to the good old days when we were just in that village trying to solve a inheritance dispute? Dude, I am like not like understanding how this fucking thing is good. Feels like last year. I know. You could say it was. Could say it was last year. I wonder if I can move enough out of the way so that I can slip something behind here, like the blue block behind here. I feel like that should be possible, but I mean, I don't know. Either way, it's making me really want candy right now. These blocks every time I see them. You want candy? Excuse me. Have you ever heard of like, you know, Wonka's like sweet tarts? They look kind of like the color and the texture of these blocks look a bit like those types of chalky, like kind of sour candies. Like chalky is an awful like descriptive word, but it's, yeah, kind of like I can only describe it as that because when you bite into it, it does turn like powdery, right? Like sweet, like and tasty. But you know, what if I move that here? Oh, okay, maybe I can do that. Jesus Christ. You don't know what sweet tarts are? We don't even have them? You probably have an equivalent. Like, I really don't see why not. I'm just moving this shit in a circle. Oh, I could just actually... Yeah, this makes more sense. Doesn't it? Okay. Sorry, it's taking me a while. Do you know what they look like now? Because did you look it up? Did you look it up? I mean, this is kind of in the trash. Just gotta squish really hard. You said you know... Wait. Oh, you know what they look like. Okay. Sorry, I quickly glanced. Well, excuse me. Shit. Maybe I need to move... Kurt can't... You can't fucking spell. We already established this. It's like, I love how immediately when you try to talk shit about my spelling, or my reading, it's like, you like spell it wrong. Damn. It's like one little bit. It's like fucking me up. Oh, what if I tried getting this in here and getting one of those yellow blocks in there? Like, I think that's the strat right now. Like, fully inside. I wonder if that's possible. I wonder if that's possible. Yes, I'm evil, Layton. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That was like the biggest piece of paper. 29 moves. Yeah, no, that makes no sense.
There! Now there's no trash cluttering up that amazing view!
Wonderful, isn't it? Keeping a place neat really brightens it up.
You already made that joke, Moon. You gotta be more creative than that. Around here, we make the most clever, unique jokes.
My, this observation deck certainly does command an impressive view.
Oh, I already saw that. Already read that shit. You said it differently? Well, I mean... a rose by any other name is still just a rose, or whatever. And... I don't know.
There's nothing like travel by rail to put a spring in your step.
I couldn't agree more. And there's no better way to do it than on a train as fine as yours, Mr. Beluga.
So you know my name, do you?
But of course, this train and its owner have quite a reputation in London. I've seen your face in the papers more than a few times.
Oh, is that so now? I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't say I know you as well as you seem to know me.
The name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology by trade, but a train enthusiast on the side. I've heard tales of this train's grandeur, so I decided it was time to experience it firsthand.
Well, isn't that something? It certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Layton, was it? Oh my, just look at how late it's gotten. I really have to run. Do enjoy your time aboard.
Alright, that was an interesting little... quick conversation. Sorry, one sec. There we go. Nothing else in here, right? Oh yeah, we already seen this enough times. He really wants to get away from that conversation, honestly. Can't blame him.
Why don't we head back to the dining car now, Luke? I've worked up quite an appetite. Hopefully there's finally a table.
They decide to visit the dining car a second time. It's like... oh shit, was she here before? She was here before, right? But she's... hang on. She has nothing important to say, I think, yeah.
Welcome back, sirs. My deepest apologies for the long wait. Let me show you to your seats.
Alright, it's finally time to eat!
My sentiments exactly. My sentiments exactly.
Wow, look at all these choices! It's enough to make my head spin!
Oh, look over there. There's some sort of commotion going on.
You call this... haute cuisine? I forgot what he sounds like, actually. Haute... cuisine?
I call it slop. You're saying we actually serve this to our customers?
I'll remake it right away, sir.
Pfft. Get this mess out of my sight this instant.
But of course, I'm very sorry to have displeased you so.
And another thing, look at these faces in that picture, utterly tacky. Replace them immediately.
But sir, that piece is a quintessential work by the world-renowned...
I don't care if the Queen of England painted it. Replace it and be quick about it.
Yes, of course, sir. I'll start making the arrangements at once.
Hey, isn't that the same man we saw earlier? I don't think I've ever seen anyone so bossy and loud.
That would be Mr. Beluga, I believe. It's too bad that picture wasn't to his taste. I think it's marvelous. Ah, and speaking of pictures, Luke, have I got a puzzle for you?
Just anything to fucking throw puzzles in this linear scenario. A work of art. Oh, Christ. The drawing below is made up of curved lines and intersect to create sections. If you want to if you want to color the entire canvas, so I've done this kind of puzzle before. Okay, wait. You can use the color as many times as you want. Okay, can I? Oh, fuck. Whose guess is 31? Okay, it's not like necessarily this puzzle. Damn, because I was really hoping of just, okay, so you got like, all right, because I've done puzzles like this before, but actually filling them in, you know? But right away, like the corners, they kind of tell you that like you have to have a certain amount, like right off the bat, because like you can't have yellow here and then have like yellow anywhere else touching it, you know what I mean? So right off the bat, can the corners touch? Hang on. No, well, yeah, they can't. 1, 2. Like, can the corners, like, on the sections, like, do the corners count as touching? Because that changes this puzzle entirely. Because if it's touching, the corners mean they're touching, that means that you can do 3. Because 1, 2, 3, like, at least, right? Because, oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, let me think. Just thinking about diagonals. I don't think they usually count either. From like whenever I used to do these puzzles, like literally, like on my phone, it would give you a map. Corners don't count as touching. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna say 4. Because that's like, you know, pretty good number to just discount. Oh, I didn't check the other corners, so that's on me. I completely disregarded every other part of this map. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 1. This is a corner. Not the picker-rats. It's fine. Fuck the picker-rats. I'll make my own picker-rats. Hang on, what side is touching the most sections? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the money for the endgame puzzles? No, you don't even need... Yeah, you don't even need that many picker-rats, it seems like. Because I beat the game and then, like, went through all the puzzles, and then we already beat the... When we beat the game, there wasn't anything else to unlock. And the puzzles don't even count as things to unlock, I think. Because it was just... It was mostly... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4... Fuck, really? It needs more than 4? Oh, this section's touching 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll need... Hang on, so that case... Doesn't this mean... 6 colors? Because this needs to be its own color. This needs to be its own color. So 6 then, right? Because this one needs to be its own color. Then the other ones around it that are touching needs to be unique. Let's do 6. And there's also like 6 cans of paint, so I mean, I'm wondering if that's... I thought the 6 cans of paint around it were...
Stumped.
Nah, do you know? Why do you think... I just explained why I think I need that many. It's because this one has to be... Like, let's just say this is yellow, right? Every other color needs to not be yellow. But also... Oh, wait, fuck! Yeah, why would I think that? You're right. Why would I think that? Yeah, because it doesn't necessarily mean that the other sections, they aren't touching, so why the fuck would you need any other... Ugh. Shit. In that case... Let's do 3. Fuck it. We already lost all the pick rats, we...
Just leave it to me.
Woohoo!
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Damn. It's like 2 until here.
Expertly solved, Luke. After a puzzle like that and a lovely meal, I could use a break. Let's head back to our room.
Alright. Hello there. Sorry to interrupt your game, but it's important. Something you should know. As you progress through... Yeah, fuck. Okay, so they're already... Oh! Just one. I thought there'd be more. Yeah, we're not going back there yet. I want to see what that puzzle's all about. Oh, I can't go back there. That sucks.
Now, what do we have here?
My boy, my sweet boy.
I remember this as a kid. I think I remember this puzzle.
You got to do something right this instant. Search the entire train.
They're like, no thank you, can't go there, fuck you.
Madam, please calm down so I can understand the situation.
Inspector Chelney. I had no idea you were on board.
So much contempt.
If it isn't Mr. Layton, what are the chances, eh? Well, enough small talk. I have enough other matters to attend to, namely a missing boy. It seems this woman's child has gotten off somewhere. I don't suppose you've seen him around.
No, I don't believe I've seen any young boys. Except for this one that's standing next to me.
My little boy wandered off, and he hasn't returned yet. I'm simply at my wits' end worrying about him. Gentlemen, I demand that you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy. She's been going on like this from the moment I walked in.
I understand your concern, madam. My friend and I will be glad to lend you a hand on your search. We'll have the best chance of recovering your boy if we set out searching immediately.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Now, go find my boy already. Tell him Mommy's worried about him.
I remember the boy too, yeah. I remember the puzzle that's involved.
It seems the only clues we have to go on are the shoe the tiger left behind. And his name, Tom. I've tried to squeeze more details from the woman, but it's useless. She just keeps demanding I search the entire train.
Tiny ass shoe, I wonder why.
This is one of Tom's shoes? It's positively tiny, isn't it?
Yes, I find it quite curious myself, Luke.
What's strange is that I don't think most children with feet that size can even walk yet.
You got Tom's shoe? Really? Why would you need the item, Tom? Really? Really? That's a mystery? Why are we even helping this lady? She caught in line. Nice, here's a puzzle.
It was certainly a surprise to see you on board, Inspector. May I ask what brings you here?
During the investigation, we stumbled upon the late doctor's diary. Its pages detail the doctor's final days, which led me to this train. But since this investigation is none of your business, that's all I can tell you, Mr. Layton. Besides, right now, finding that lost child is my top priority. However, since I have to go on, all I have to go on is a shoe and a name, this search will be an uphill battle.
An uphill battle? Someone needs to... Jesus Christ, Moon. That's wild, even for you.
Luke and I would be glad to offer our assistance in this matter.
Oh, I'm sure you would. I've heard this. I've heard about you, Layton. You've got a reputation for poking your nose into other people's business.
You said someone.
Before I let you in on my case, show me your famous powers of deduction by solving this puzzle.
The shoe store thief. Oh Christ, not again! The camera back and now this! Or Minoko, he likes feet. My, what lovely feet. You remember this one? You hated this one? Aw, lovely. A woman in a shoe store pays for a pair of $30 shoes with a $50 bill. The clerk doesn't have change, so he goes to the shop next door. He goes to the shop next door to break the $50 bill. He then gives the woman her change. A while later, the clerk next door comes into the shoe store complaining that the bill she got from the shoe clerk was counterfeit. The mortified shoe clerk gives the other shoe keeper a $50 bill of his own in apology. Both the woman with the fake bill and the shoes she took are gone. In total, how much did the store clerk lose in dollars? I need to think about this one. Because you say you don't understand it, but like, now it's making me think, how much deeper do I have to think about this? Oh, wait. Okay, so if he is trying to... It's the logic I don't understand. Hang on, let me think about this. He lost... Oh, at least I'm not alone in like when puzzles make me mad. Okay, so he gave her $30 shoes. He also gave... I remember being frustrated about it. I could just use hints. He gave her $30 shoes, right? We know that. So that's like $30, you know, of his merch, his stock gone, right? So that sucks. It sucks ass. He gave the shopkeeper $50 of his own, an apology, because he got fucked over by the $50 bill. He also went to, okay, just the shoe store clerk, right? Okay, so other than that, let's put down 80, because the $50 bill and his shoes make 80. Let's put that down, and then we'll figure out where else he could have lost money.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Fuck. I knew there was gonna be like somewhere else he lost money.
My, this one is quite formidable.
Hang on, I'll use I'm okay with using hints. Had the shoe clerk not gone next door to get change, he might never realized he lost money. Interesting. In the end, the shoe clerk essentially passed back the $50 he got from the shopkeeper next door. So he neither lost nor gained money from these transactions. Oh, that's true. Because, like, he gave the $50 bill to the store clerk as counterfeit, then he got back the change. Then he gave her $20 in change, because the shoes costed $50. So he took $30, but then he gave back $50. Well, Oh man, this is actually kind of fucking annoying to think about. Is this just getting you the answer? Is this just straight up giving you the answer? Because... No, it makes sense when you read the hints. Like, I think I get it. Because, okay, hold on. Is there anywhere else that, other than these two sources of money? Hold on.
feel like I need a break and another tea after this. Or even a coffee would be nice. Ooh, a coffee? That'd be pretty tight. So from those two okay, so let's put down 50. Because they just straight up gave me that part of the answer. Coffee really, well, for you, it'd be too fucking late. I mean, even then, you don't get, okay, this is why this, okay, do you, Moon, hang on. Let's see if this actually explains why. Okay, do you understand it? You don't get why 50. Okay, so, okay, right away, do you understand why he lost $30? Because of the shoes, right? You know what? Yeah, let me read this out loud. The shoes the customer made off, well, the shoes the customer made off with cost $30. And the change the shoe clerk gave her cost him 20. Bringing the shoe clerk's total losses to 50. The shoe clerk received $50 in real money when he swapped the fake bill for change, but had to return the same $50 when the counterfeit bill was discovered. So basically, when he realized the bill was counterfeit, he gave back the same amount of money. So it was just like there was no loss there. This means these two, in fact, it says right there, this means these two transactions effectively canceled each other out. I don't get why he didn't lose money with the other store. Because he gave back literally the same amount of money that he gave. They gained. So there is no amount of money he lost in giving this other clerk her money back. Does that make sense? I mean, listen, this is your camera bag. Yeah, of course you get it, dude. You're like, you're the guy who's like ready to push up his glasses and point at like the fucking solution to every puzzle and be like, why would you think that this is the solution? And it's obviously this solution. Why is it not 100? Because that isn't amount. Okay, so basically, imagine he gets the money from the clerk. That increases the amount of money to that he lost. Okay. Let's just say, I don't know how. Why is it not 100? Because he didn't lose another 50. He got 50 and then he gave 50 back. So that just means plus 50 minus 50. But he got change from himself. He gave her change from himself. From his own, like, pocket of it, effectively, right? All right, let's move on. You won't get it. That's, you know what, I didn't get the camera bag, you won't get this. We'll move on. Well, in fact, let's have ourselves a quick break. I want a coffee, and we'll carry on. And yeah, this is welcome. You're gonna say hello to YouTube? Then do that right now, cause yeah. All right, let's move on.
It seems your fame isn't entirely undeserved. Nevertheless, this is my case, so I'll be searching for Tom alone. Search on your own if you like, but don't get your hopes up.
All right. Oh, this is the empty car. We don't really. Let's go back to Granny Rilton. Those two look like they have a puzzle. Those two people remind me of a puzzle. Oh, Mrs. Bobino or whatever. Oh. We know her, don't we? Oh.
Is everything alright, miss?
I'm fine. Just fine, thank you. Excuse me.
I wonder who that is.
Who is that, I wonder? Yeah, me too. Why is my accent suddenly becoming British? It's like speaking in this accent for such a... I wonder who that is. Huh.
Say, does that lady seem kind of familiar to you?
Yes. Now that you mention it. Something about her did seem rather familiar.
Oh, she's back again.
Oh, we're just talking about, like, shit. I'm skipping through this. She's just asking about so much. I thought that was gonna be, like, you know, whatever. Alright, strange old lady. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, my bad. I totally fucked that up. It's all good. Granny Riddleton!
Hello there, sunny boys. Ever get all knock-kneed and goosebumpy for a terrifying hard puzzle? Well, have no fear. The beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton stands before you, ready to help.
I should have known. Who else could this tiny house belong to? Hey, wait a second. What are you doing here anyway?
So you've heard of me, eh, shorty? Good to know I'm still hit with the young'uns.
What do you mean? Of course I've heard of you. We met before, remember?
Nope, I suspect you've got the wrong granny, boy. Never seen you before.
Hang on, does she count as one of the false people in the place, or does she count as a person? You know what I mean, right? Let's spoil, whatever.
Now you're here now, so that means you want to hear my spiel, right?
Not really.
No, no need to be so modest. Allow me, yeah. So basically, you miss puzzles because of progress. Missable puzzles get thrown in here. Easy. There aren't bottles anymore. Let's scan. After trying to fold... I just kind of assumed the one in the first game was based on the real one. Which would be a fair assumption, because she doesn't recognize you. After trying to fold a strip of paper in half, you notice that one side of the folded strip is an inch longer than the other. Determine you get it right. Seriously, how bad are you at folding strips of paper? Determined to get it right, you fold the strip again, only to discover that the other end of the folded strip is an inch longer than the other. Now if you made 2 folds along your strip, figure out what the distance is between the 2 folds when expressed in tenths of an inch. What? It's 10 bigger rats. But I feel like... Is this... Yeah, no, it's probably... Yeah, this is the American one, so it's gonna be changing. You know, even the puzzles are different in the European version. Like, between certain numbers of puzzles, yeah, they're different. The one about poison pitchers is about vinegar. Oh, so there's censorship, too, in some of them. That's interesting. One side of the folded strip is an inch longer than the other. Oh, is it saying is it asking me what the difference is here? I mean, sorry, what length this is here? This is between the 2 creases. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wouldn't it just be an inch? Because that's how much space you gave each side. Wouldn't it just be 10 tenths of an inch? Let's find out how wrong I am.
To test my theory.
Okay, cool. It's like, how simple can this be?
Wonderful.
Like, it's 10 pick-a-rats, and yeah, okay, cool. Just in case. I was like, so much overthinking with this fucking game. Alright, cool. There's no more riddles. Whoa, who is this guy?
Ah, a passenger. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to get in the way of using the deck.
You're not a passenger too.
No, I'm just a mechanic on the train. I ride along with her in case something goes funny. But as you might figure, she's as smooth as butter. Makes my job pretty easy. In fact, I've got so much free time I started making up puzzles. You want to take one for a test drive?
Yeah, let's go. After years of bad business, a local zoo has finally run out of money to feed its animals. Damn. Damn. Bellies rumbling from days with no food. The animals make a plan to escape the zoo. After prying open the bars on their rusty cages, all the animals attempt to find their way through the maze-like walls of the zoo as the exit. Tap each picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo. Oh. Just remember, an animal shows its true colors in the wild, so like these fucking things will eat this tiger. I mean, this tiger will eat this rabbit. Anyway. Okay, so let's see. Right away, the giraffe, there's no exit. Like, I can't make it out. Same with the panda. The panda's just oh, no, wait, hang on. I thought he was screwed over right away. But will the crocodile eat the panda? Or will, like, the... Oh, well, actually... Yeah, the crocodile... Either way, these two can't make it out, because they... Am I an idiot? Yeah, I am sometimes. Hang on. Yeah, either way, this path leads to nothing anyway. The rabbit, they'll probably find an exit, but it's connected to the lion, which, you know, the lion might just eat the rabbit. But regardless, the rabbit or the lion can make its exit. The tiger... Tiger! Is it just the lion? Let me check the giraffe again. This felt... Yeah, the giraffe could just... Oh, shit. No. Is it really just the lion? I knew a guy who just knew how to draw mazes. He just drew mazes. He was really good at it. Like, he drew a maze, and it was, like, on, like, a big desk, like, with a, you know, a drawable, like, a writable desk, like, with dry erase. And it took a while to solve. Like, honestly. It was really big, and it was really complex, but he fucking put it together, and yeah. It was really impressive, because it was like, oh, yeah, no, just keep following. Nope. Sorry, I'm double checking again, because, like, I did miss a couple paths here and there, so I feel like it's worth double checking, because maybe I missed a path somewhere else. But I know the rabbit can make it, so same with the lion, but the lion's gonna eat this rabbit, because the zoo ran out of food, as if zoos aren't already cruel enough. You know, it's been a long time since I've been to a proper zoo. I don't even think I've really been to one, thinking about it now. Like, a really, like... a zoo with, like, the craziest kind of animals. I've been to an aquarium, like, with, like, all kinds of shit. There was a Japanese, the one in Osaka. It was nuts. The zoo budget went into the Layton game. Yeah, they couldn't afford, they gave more, they were able to afford more voiced scenes, unfortunately, at the sacrifice of feeding the pandas some more bamboo. Alright, let's just check if it's the lion, because I'm pretty sure it's just the lion.
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
Yeah, the only animal that'll escape freely, or safely, is the lion. Excuse me.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Don't you know it's hard to pass time with puzzles when you're solving that fast? Well, maybe that's, because you suck at making puzzles, mate. Nice sneeze, thank you. New personal best. Those are gonna be, these noises are gonna be in the VOD, which is gonna be interesting to have to upload onto YouTube. But even then, like, it's basically only gonna be for people that, like, the 3 people I know that, like, I guess, committing watching the stream. And that's like 3 people.
No doubt about it. The Voluntary Express is the last word in luxury. Even the crystal is first rate.
The crystal, yeah? Alright.
I'll say, look at this glass.
Yes, its etching is quite impressive. Oh, and speaking of glasses, have you heard this one, Luke?
Stacked glasses. Oh, fuck. The owner of a 4-star restaurant assigns a waiter assigns a young waiter the task of stacking glasses in a decorative way. Eager to please, the young waiter immediately draws 5 separate designs to show and shows them to the owner. The owner takes one glance at the designs and with a look of irritation turns to the boy and cries, "This design is preposterous. What were you thinking?" Which of the 5 designs is the owner talking about? They're all pretty preposterous if you ask me, but... Which one could he be thinking, though? Why would it be preposterous? Because it's impossible? Well, I mean, I can think of why this one is preposterous for a couple reasons. Why 4-star specifically? Because 5-star would assign it to their designated glass stacker. 4 stars can't really, you know, afford something like that. Oh, you know what? It feels like E might be preposterous, because I feel like it'll slip right through and just... Because, like, yeah, I mean, B is a little ridiculous. C, I mean, I can think of a couple of reasons why. A is hilarious. But I think E is just gonna, like, I don't know, just slip right through them down the middle. We're gonna see if that's the reason.
Here goes.
Really? You're gonna be like, nah.
I'm stumped.
Watch. I'm gonna see chat update with just nah. And you're like, hee. Oh, I remember. No, the Picarats. Man, fuck the Picarats. The Picarats, you don't even need that many. There's an aspect of glasses that the drawings don't show. No hints. But thank you. It's all good. There's an aspect of the glasses that the drawings aren't showing. That is... Oh, fuck. Yeah. How do you slip that through? That's a glass. It's gonna have, like, yeah, the fuck?
Let's see if this works. That was almost
You
too
smashed
easy.
the glasses through. Shit, I didn't even think about that.
Nicely done, Luke. Now let's move away from the glass, shall we? It'd be all too easy to break it.
Either way, all his designs are preposterous. Look, C looked like a dick. I like... Can you imagine having dick-shaped stacked glasses on your table? I'm just saying. Alright, do you have puzzle? Oh, those aren't...
What's this? Something's fallen behind those boxes.
Oh, more apples. Look too simple for a 4-star restaurant. A look too simple for a 4-star restaurant? Yeah. Can you imagine having to reach for one of those glasses? That'd suck.
It appears to be a cap of some sort, but I don't think I can reach it from here.
Maybe the cap belongs to Tom.
We certainly shouldn't rule out the possibility.
Oh, hey, well, since we're on the subject of caps, have you heard this one, Professor?
Alright. Red caps. Okay. A preschool teacher had everyone in her class close their eyes. While none of the students were looking, she slipped caps onto the head and said, "Okay, everyone, open your eyes and look at the hats all your friends are wearing. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing a red hat gets a red balloon. Whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon." Oh, I feel like I've seen something like this before. In a class of 10 children, only some of the kids got a red balloon. Knowing this, how many kids went home with a red balloon? So, do all the kids have caps? You need blue hats, you need one? Blue hats? There's no blue hats. It doesn't say anything about blue hats. Only some of the kids got a red balloon, so it can't be all of them. Does it say blue hats anywhere? Am I blind? Hang on. I had everyone close their eyes while none of the students were looking. She slipped caps onto their head and said, "Okay, everyone, open your eyes and look at all the at the hats all your friends are wearing. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red hats gets a red balloon. Whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon." How do you, like, because usually I remember seeing this kind of puzzle, like one person standing behind another person to, like, observe what's in front of them. And then, like, you know, you kind of figure out, you know, all that shit based on certain things. This is just put on a bunch of hats on kids, and then some of them don't get red balloons somehow. 25 picker hats. I'm already fucked. All the kids do get hats. You know what? Only some of them got a red balloon. Why wouldn't anyone else get a red balloon in that case? Because, like, why would they just all look around? And since there are blue and red balloons, the other hats must be blue. Yeah, but even then, like, what is stopping the kids from just looking at every kid in the room and just seeing 4 or more hats? Hang on, let me see if, like, there's something I'm missing here. That some of the children receive red balloons. From that, you can infer there are no fewer than 4 children in red hats. Right. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Because if you're wearing a red hat, that means you can't see anyone else with the red hat. I mean, okay, let's just assume 4 kids are wearing a red hat. That means the other ones that they're looking around, they're wearing the red hat, they can't see the hat on their head. Jesus, I'm an idiot. All right. In that case, would it be, I'm just going to lay out the quick dumb answer right now. If it's 6, because the kids that aren't wearing red hat can see the 4 hats that are present, but the other kids that are wearing red hats are getting blue. Every kid that was wearing a red hat in this scenario, they confused with no, you didn't. In fact, it doesn't matter what color they are. It's a matter of the other kids are wearing, like, okay, look, yeah, memo. Thank God for memo. Imagine this kid's wearing a red hat, this kid's wearing a red hat, this kid's wearing a red hat, and this one is too, right? He's wearing an orange one, but whatever. He's wearing a red fucking hat, okay? He's wearing a cap on a cap. Okay, so if this kid is looking around for hats, and these kids are all wearing, like, I don't know, gray, green, blue hats, she can't see that she's wearing a red hat right now. She can see 3 other kids, but that's not 4 to get her a red balloon, so she's getting a blue balloon right now. But the other kid, this kid, for example, he's wearing, like, a green hat. He sees that the other 4 kids here are wearing red hats. They're wearing red hats. And it can't... And I'll go further, and I'm going to over-explain this at this point, I think. I don't know. So this kid, he sees 4 caps, red caps, he's getting a red balloon, because he's wearing a green hat right now. And if, no, listen to me, you get it, but let me explain. If this kid's wearing the red hat too, every kid's getting a balloon, red balloon, because this kid could see that 4 other kids are wearing a hat. right? But it can't be all the kids because some of them are wearing some of them are taking a red balloon, some of them are taking a blue balloon. So right now, if we just let's now ignore, hang on, I gotta clear it. Let's redraw their hats. They're clearly red hats right now. If these 4 are wearing red hats, then it's only 6 of them are getting balloons because these kids can't see their hats. Bam. So it's gonna be 6. Please be right. If this is wrong, I'm gonna shit myself.
And now to test my theory.
After all of that explaining.
And there we have it.
Can you imagine if that shit's wrong? Alright. Woohoo! Oh man, it would be so funny if, like, kids I drew hats on. They are blue hats. Yeah, alright.
Rats, I was sure I could stump you with that one.
Better luck next time, Luke. For now, we'd better return to searching for that lost little boy.
Oh, right. Better get back to that. Now that you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way into such a little space?
Good question.
You got Tom's hat. Nice. New puzzle.
Yeah, that was bad, even for Mr. Beluga.
They say they can't reach it. How do they have it now? Shh. Because they solved the puzzle.
You mean he always blows up at you like that?
Well, you know, me as someone else on the staff, the boss can be a real hard ass to please.
That's awful. You guys shouldn't have to put up with him bullying you like that.
Well, the boss does have a point. After all, he made this railway what it is. He always says that first-class train deserves first-class atmosphere. Heck, even the plates we use in the dining car are special order. The workmanship is amazing. Check out the details on the back.
Puzzle. On your plate. Interesting puzzle.
The plate in front of you bears a mark that is made up of 2 nesting equilateral triangles. Can you puzzle out how many times bigger the triangle is compared to the smaller one? Okay, well, if you turn it to its side, this little triangle, you can see it's made of 4 other triangles. So it's 4. I think we did something really similar in the first game, so, you know, it's kind of assuming that you waited a year before you solve this puzzle.
Just leave it to me. That was almost too easy.
Woohoo!
Gosh, you really got an eye for this kind of thing. What exactly do you think Mr. Beluga doesn't like about these plates?
You got me there. I guess rich people just fickle. Little shit. Fucking asshole he is. Fuck Israel.
Alright. Let's move on.
Pen and Beluga.
Alright. That's enough. Go this way. We can talk to the lady that is, a pain in the ass a little later. Whoa. Excuse me, madam. Have you seen a small boy rounding around here? He would be missing a shoe.
No, I can't say that I have. I'd certainly remember if I'd seen a shoeless little boy.
I see. Thank you very...
Oh, but while we're on the topic of shoes, maybe you could help out with a little predicament of my own.
Another person. There's so many random people on this train. The shoe maze. Oh shit. I think I remember this one, but not well. Here's a maze made up of shoes. Your task is to travel from start to goal. You may only travel horizontally or vertically one space at a time, and you must alternate between left and right shoe every step. Also, you may not pass through any walls in the maze. Tap each space. Okay, cool. I think I remember this one. Yeah, it's been a while since I've obviously solved it, but it's worth, like, you know, just putzing around and you know, messing around. And anyway, so let's try going up here. Going up here. This is not even like any... so this one is not going to happen. Let me try going... no, you can't go that way. So time to tiptoe the answer. Exactly, Moon. You're really nailing these dad jokes today, aren't you? Woohoo! You're in a joke mood. I can tell. Let's double check. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Cool.
This should do the trick. Huh,
I can't believe she was in a
wonderful.
predicament for that. That's just fucking fine. You know.
Well, cover me surprised. You've got quite the noodle under that hat, don't you? Yeah.
And this is our...
I'm awfully surprised a train as luxe as this one would have an insect problem.
Oh yeah, no, this is the same. This is our car, isn't it?
Oh man, I am dog food.
What's the matter, mister?
What? Oh, hey. Okay, so I snuck in my uncle's room and borrowed his camera, right? Thing is, then I dropped it. I've been here trying to find all the pieces for like an hour, but I've only found one.
That's quite the predicament.
I know, the fucking camera.
Yeah, and if word gets out that word gets out about this wreck.
Oh wow, Jesus, let me try it again.
Yeah, and if word gets out about this wrecked camera, I'm gonna get major flack from the boss man. Whoa, brain flash incoming. Take this.
I'm gonna give yous Buster Hooker Joan. Oh, I remember this guy. I remember this minigame.
You do with it what you want. Just get rid of the thing, will ya? Okay, capture on the flip side.
What? Hey, come back here!
Puzzle minigame. Cool. You need all the pieces. Square-ish part. The crazy thing is that all the pieces aren't even on this train, I think.
Something to Sammy Thunder. Gots to get away from the consequences of his actions. See ya. Sammy Thunder is on probation. I don't want.
Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a puzzle. That's a good thing. Fuck. Alright. An unknown number of people. As soon as I see fractions, I'm like, God damn it. An unknown number of people are riding on the train. At the first station the train pulls into, one of 6 people. 1/6 of the people on board get off. The next station, 1/5 of the remaining passengers get off. This pattern continues that the next station is quarter, then third, then half. Then at the final station, all passengers remaining on the train exit as well. Assuming no one got on the train during the ride, it was the fewest number of people that could have been riding when the train set out. Well, if it's one... Okay, well, if there's 6 people... Yeah, okay, so if there's 6 people... You get to the first station, 1 person leaves, then 1/5, so because there's 5 people. 5 people leave, then 4, then 3, then 2. I mean, oh, sorry. There's 4 people left, 1 leaves, 1 leaves, 1 leaves, 1 leaves. Let's just do 6.
Let's see if this works.
Woo! Woo!
Piece of cake.
I was like worried because I saw fucking fractions. I was like, oh, math again?
And that's how that one goes. Well, show's over now, so move it, will ya? If the folks in there find other passengers hanging around outside their door, then they're getting earful.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna talk to that lady in her Oh, who the fuck? Who are these people? You don't have a puzzle?
Oh, well, there, young fellow. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here.
Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we're searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this?
Oh, sweetie. I think they might be talking about that little cutie pie we just passed by, remember?
Yes, he was quite a cute one. He was small, very clever looking, I'd say.
So you did see Tom then? He's been missing for a while now.
Eh, I didn't know whether he was a girl or boy, truth be told. Tom's a right nice name, though.
Oh, pish posh there. I bet my best mall walkers it was a girl who passed by our room.
Yes, now that you mention it, I had a feeling that scamp might be a girl. But until you stick a ribbon on its head, who can really tell, eh?
Now I'm all turned around. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore.
What?
Layton just had a brain blast.
I hate to say it, but it looks like this thought lead just turned cold, Professor.
On the contrary, Luke, we may have stumbled onto some extremely valuable information.
What do you mean, Professor?
You'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance.
I actually do know what the deal is, and frankly, it's kind of ridiculous that we're on this wild goose chase. Do you have a puzzle? Yes.
I'm sorry I couldn't be any more help to you.
We're not talking to you folks, though. Let me give you a puzzle for the road.
I think everyone in the chat knows what's going on. I mean, we played this game at some point. 8 people are playing an unusual communication game. In this game, one person has to get the message across to 7 other people, so it's basically telephone. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. Using these rules, what's the shortest amount of time in minutes for the message to pass to all 7 players? Okay. Let's see. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Well, is it 7 minutes, or is it going to be something weird? Guys, I actually have to use the washroom. Give me like half a minute. So, I needed coffee, and the coffee's now speaking to me. So, you know, nature calls.
And I won't pop the mic, I'll just click this mute.
Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna mute my mic for that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed your naps. Okay. So, oh shit, sorry. Hang on, let me put on my glove. Alright, 8 people are playing a usual communication game. In this game, one person has to get a message across to 7 people. Don't want comment. I mean, I don't. Here's the thing. I feel like I'm not understanding one aspect of this because I feel like this is too easy. I'm using a hint. Each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. What you need to remember here is that any one person can only spread the message to one person at a time. Any one person. So, okay, in a traditional game of telephone, you're standing in a line. Are these people standing in a line? Or they're just fucking all over the place. Because, like, in a game of telephone, right? You stand in a line and you whisper the message. In the other end, it's like, oh, it started as the purple the capsule is a business card. Is it saying they're specifically playing telephone? No, I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying in a traditional... I'm just speaking as... When we're talking about a game of telephone, that's you're standing in line and one person's allowed to, do this at a time. But now I'm thinking, because it says... No, I don't want to waste my coin, because I think I got it. Remember here is that any one person can only spread the message to one other person... Any one other person at a time. What if... You're like, alright, here's some information. Right? But if it's not like telephone, can he not just fucking do this? Sorry, I'm doing this because, like, she now knows. She's gonna be like, alright. And they tell 2 friends. And they tell 2 friends. Like a pyramid scheme. Is that allowed? Because, like, it doesn't say that only one person speaks at a time. This shit isn't math. That's why I'm doing okay. Oh no, a pyramid scheme? Yeah. check out my Twitch stream. You guys tell 2 friends and then they'll tell 2 friends and suddenly I'm affiliate. Just make sure that those friends aren't fucking like weirdos and bigots or something. Well, I mean, they're not necessarily mutually exclusive to me, frankly. All right. So, that's 1 minute. And then... Wait, no. Okay, wait. 1 minute. Then 2 minutes. Then you got 4 people, right? And then they all fucking 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So that's 3 minutes. It's this hint right here. Any one person can... It's that any. It's fucking brain blast, dude. I should have had that... Yes! Woo! Woo! Says a telephone.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Why does it take a minute to spread this message, though? Look at this pyramid scheme. They tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends, and then so on. Then suddenly, you're a millionaire. Let's go. Woo! Yeah, you know what? If it's anything like a game of telephone, that very long message is gonna get lost in translation down the line, and suddenly I'm the bigot.
Yes, sir, that's the answer. Pair of sharp tacks, the 2 of you are. I'm downright impressed. Still, don't get your hopes up about finding that one. Could be anywhere.
Goodness, listen to my husband. Sometimes he be a little negative without realizing it. I, for one, am rooting for you. Best of luck finding the little one.
Oh, cool. The button part.
Ah, yes, the button parts.
Ah, Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to the uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child?
So you 2 are still flipping over furniture to find the little tycoon?
Do you say that the child has been found?
No, not at all. What I'm saying is that the child is no longer than this train. I've asked everyone on board, but Everyone aboard, but no one gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen a lad. This led me to the conclusion that the poor child either gone off earlier or fell off from the train.
Fell off?
Yes, it's entirely plausible, given the way children love to run amok. When you combine the service-sized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster. I'll contact the railway police at the next station, so feel free to give up on your search.
Just a moment, Professor. The windows on this train are mounted high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed?
Alright, I'll humor you. So tell me, Layton, what do you think this elusive ankle biter gone off to?
That I can't say, but something tells me we've made a rather large misassumption here.
Oi, there's just no reasoning with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing will come of it, I tell you.
Alright, I think I know we all know exactly what's going on. Press it. Actually, let's look at this camera then. Drag parts from the bin. The bin. Yeah, we know. Just it's basically like a puzzle. You're rearranging the pieces to become the, you know, the camera now. Woohoo! Button. And then there's whatever this is. Yeah, she's here. Okay. She's fucking falling asleep right now while her supposed child is missing.
Wow, that flower vase looks like it costs a chunk of change.
It's true, but lovely decorations really do wonders for a room. That's doubly true for flowers. Tell me, Luke, what do you think of flowers like these?
Crazy daisies. Alright, now for something on the flowery side. Of the 3 pictures labeled A, B, and C, one is actually the same as the picture on the far left. However, the image on the far left has had its contents flipped left to right, and its color is inverted to change black to white. Okay, so if you flip them left to right, wouldn't it just be A? Hold on, let's see what's the differences between A and B right now. The little dot here is missing. Right away, it tells me that it's A. Like, I just see this as A. Why wouldn't it be A right now? I mean, it's A.
Here goes.
Okay, cool. Like, that wasn't a puzzle. That was just...
Layton,
do your eyes work? There's differences, yeah. There's obvious differences. It's just like, spot the difference. It's like, yeah, no shit. It's just trying to mirror the image to confuse you a little. Alright, get up.
Baby boy.
How could she sleep at a time like this?
I imagine she tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke. The sooner we find the lad, the sooner we can put the poor lady at ease.
Alright, I think I know exactly where Tom is right now. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because no one else should be bothered with a situation like this, but... Hang on, I wonder if I can... Oh. Hang on, let me go back in here, just in case. Ah, fuck. What are those nice old people? Whoa, ominous. We're
What's on your mind, my boy? You look distracted.
It's hard to put my finger on why, but I feel like someone has been watching us for a while.
You too, then. I've been having that same sensation for myself.
Do you think someone might be tailing us?
It's certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Oh, there's something unusual. She's hitting. She is hitting indeed.
Huh? This looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor?
It certainly does.
But the strange thing is that the same foot as the shoe we found...
Sorry, I read that wrong. It's the same foot as the shoe. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Especially for what's going on.
So it is.
Aha! Eureka.
So then, Tom must be... Oh, Luke, I do believe we've both made a faulty assumption.
What exactly do you mean?
Recall for a moment the events as they have unfolded so far.
Let's see. We found a tiny shoe on the floor.
That's right, a shoe small enough for a baby.
And then there was a cap found in the kitchen, but it was lodged in a tiny corner. But they don't know how Tom could have wormed his way in there, or back there.
Correct. In order to get back there, Tom would have to be no more than half your size.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen any boys younger than myself on this train.
That was my impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. Luke, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't know it? You see, all the while we've been searching for Tom, we've assumed that he's a small boy. But what if the assumption proves false? And what... What if we've been wrong from the start?
My throat. Sorry.
I think I see where you're getting at, Professor. The second shoe was the same in every way as the first shoe, including which foot it was for. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it does, then Tom must be...
A crocodile. A dog. So how do you switch this? Oh, it's like that. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I remember finding this a little annoying because of how you have to arrange everything. Can you move these around? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I found this shit really annoying back then, but it was a long time ago. Hopefully it's not as bad. Stupid ass whatever this thing is. We'll find out, I suppose. Woohoo!
We found it.
Alright. Gotta get this one over here. Ah, for fuck's sake. I thought I liked games like that. Not this one in particular, because it's the combination of two puzzles that, like, I like. I think I remember this one taking a long time when I was a kid, but it was also because it was, like, I think really late at night. I had my DS on for a little longer than I should have as a kid, I guess you could say, but, you know. Were you gonna snitch? No, none of us were. Shh, keep it down. Stupid. Fuck. Shit like this is why, man. I'm also just, like, really fucking around, like, moving things around here. I'm almost done it, though, I think. I got it. We're good.
Just leave it to me.
Which kid didn't sneak their console past their bedtime anyway?
Layton's
It's like a
apprentice
rite of
strikes again.
it's a rite of passage when you have a handheld console. I wonder if like whenever I'm a parent, how I'm gonna handle that. You know, like, do I sneak in every once in a while, just give them a little extra time, and then be like, then sneak around a little more, and then like, I'm gonna walk in and see how they're doing. Oh, you better turn that off. It's past your bedtime. Then, you know, back in the day though, like my staircase used to be so long to my room that like, and super loud that I could hear people walking through, that I would just know exactly, like I would have warning of like 10 seconds. Close the console, put it under your pillow, go right back to sleep. But then sometimes like my parents' room was like right next door. Their door is really loud, but sometimes they leave it open. So I don't guys, sometimes I think I got caught at least once or twice, but you know, I just turn the shit off and then wait a little longer. Anyway, got a lot of gaming done past my bedtime for sure. We all did.
Tommy's a dog!
Do you recall that girl we saw holding a small dog? I suspect that small dog was our friend Tom.
Yeah. Oh. So if we track that girl, we'll find Tom.
Woohoo! Alright. Yeah, here's the next objective. Now, where's that little girl? You wanted to get in the special car? You better fuck right off, kid. What the fuck just happened? How did I get there? I caught some time because you play with your plush? Because you gave... That's adorable. But you also, like, gave them voices so you were talking. But yeah, no, I used to do the same, but it was all in my head. And, like, a crazy war was happening with my plushies. I had, like, Digimon plushies, I had fucking Pokemon plushies, and there was a lot happening. Greetings, sir. Are you still... So yeah, we're still searching. Oh shit, sorry. I didn't realize it's a plot.
Now that does ring a bell. Yes, I believe she was headed toward the back of the train.
Is that so? Well, thank you, Professor. You've been most helpful.
The cool plushies. I actually still have my my Pikachu from when I was like 4 years old. That shit's gonna... That's an heirloom. I definitely had a couple animals, but I think we got rid of those. Too basic.
Well, if it isn't the famous Mr. Layton, dashing about like he knows something I don't. I was just about to head over to Babette's and inform her that her child is no longer aboard the train. She's...
Inspector, we are mere moments away from discovering Tom's location. Might I ask you to give us a bit more longer to finish our search?
Still don't want to face the truth, huh, Layton? Fine, since you're so intent on it. And seeing now how Babette's napping right now, I'll wait a little longer. But mind you, the moment she wakes up, I'm taking my findings to her. Got it? If you want to prove yourself right, bring the boy back before that.
Understood. I plan to do just that, Inspector.
We better find the girl with the dog as quickly as we can.
Alright. Yeah, where the hell could she be? Is it just advance? The one I have is still a small Jaguar. I was like, Aguar. Looky here, you guys have solved at least 12 puzzles. Let's go.
I applaud you heartily. I can't see how I could dislike a couple of can-do go-getters like yourselves. Let's be pals, eh?
Woohoo! Give me a puzzle.
Nope, that's not the answer. Whew. This one is gonna weigh heavy on my mind, I tell you. Now, what's with you two? What can I do you for?
We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you found anyone fitting that description?
Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. Was headed to back the train, I think.
Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way.
Now hold it right there, Top Hat. I see how it is, getting all grousely to answer your question and then scoot off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know, so the way I figure it, you should at least lend a fellow a hand.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you needed our help. How may we be of service?
There's this puzzle that's been on my mind for ages now. Maybe you'll have better luck with it. Wanna try?
Alright, let's go, lads. Clouds and sky. Oh, fuck. Okay, a man sitting next to you on the train shows you a picture he's drawn. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. Can you figure out how much of it is made of clouds and compared to the area made up of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a different method you can use to figure this out. How much of the area... Oh, I think I know how to figure this out. How much of the area is clouds versus sky? Vice versa. Okay, you can actually put these in together. Like, you can kind of like... These are, like, they fit in places. So, like, let's just fill this part in. It's gonna be hard, but I'll do it. Fill this in. It is the ciel. And moon, you know what to do. Break its legs. Thank you. You have the hammer. You do. Good hammering. Now we fill this in. It's like, how much of this is actually... You got both. So we call this, I guess, like 6-4. Like, if this much is, I guess, 6-4. The Hammer of Justice. Give Gerson back his hammer. Who's Gerson?
And now to test my theory. Huh.
Oh,
Wonderful.
I didn't play Deltarune. I think I was gonna start it. I think I did start a bit, but it was a long time ago. Do I have Deltarune then? Hang on. I feel like I started it. Is it good? I played Undertale, yeah. I played through the, I played Deltarunes. What do you call it? Oh, I don't have Deltarune. I swear to God, I thought I did. I have Deltarune, sorry, Undertale. I beat the Pacifist run. I was going through the Genocide run, and then I stopped. I didn't finish it yet, but I would like to go back at some point.
So that's how you do it. You got quite the head on your shoulders, don't you? Now, says, see that girl you're asking about? She's probably on the observation deck behind me.
Glass part. Cool. Are all the camera pieces on this train? Are they straight up, like, all on this train? Because I didn't think they would be. Man, he's gone. No? Okay. Because, yeah, like, the guy broke the fucking camera on the train, and suddenly they're everywhere else. I knew it. Cutscene. Budget.
Excuse me.
My scarf!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
I thought they lived. She lived with them for
What
a while.
are you doing here?
I'm sorry. It's just... Well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone again.
Professor?
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
That's why you'll have to be extra careful. All right?
Yep.
I probably guess like 12, 13. Like 14 oldest. Like Luke? No, Luke is way young. Is a few. I think a few years younger. I don't know.
Oh, he's the dog we saw earlier. Quick, grab him. Well, I'll be. Tom wasn't the boy at all.
Oh, right you are, Luke. Now let's get him back to his owner.
2 kids on a deadly adventure. Let's go.
Oh, I suppose I'll just be going now.
Don't be ridiculous. Come along now.
Laura's now traveling with you. The top screen shows who's walking with you. Cool. Oh, I think she also, like, tries her hand at solving puzzles and stuff. Woohoo! 4 people. Go here, sweet.
Oh, thank heavens you're alright. My sweet little Tommy. I've missed you so.
Yep.
This is Tom.
We were under the impression that we were searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut.
How dare you compare my darling Tommykins to some street corner mongrel, common mongrel, you fucking asshole!
I'm sorry. I was like, I read that so wrong. I start freaking out.
Lost dogs are no matter for Scotland Yard. The next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks haven't announced some sense. Come on, Button. We've got real cases to solve.
You've got it, Inspector.
I don't know what the fuck his voice was supposed to be.
Don't you walk away from me. I'm not done talking about your atrocious manners.
I hate that lady.
Well, enough of that. Welcome back, sweetie. What do my little Tommykins run up to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and holding him for ransom.
Perhaps we should keep Laura's involvement in Tom's disappearance under wraps.
Good idea, my boy.
Eep.
I do believe a reward is in order. Here, I know it's quite generous, but I insist.
A hamster toy. Oh, I'll take that. I mean, it is... It's not generous at all, but sure.
Here we'll be making a stop in a quaint village by the name of Dropstone.
How much longer till we get there, Professor?
I'm not entirely sure, but waiting here won't make the time pass faster. Let's rest while we wait.
Stamp. Solved. Let's go. I heard shoes on dogs is actually, like, not good for them. Like, they can't feel, like, the ground that they stand on or something. I don't know for sure. Let's try to figure... Let's see this is hamster toys. Alright, so, like, what if it's within 3? Yeah, that's... the fastest solve in the whole game, I know. Because, like, if it sees it within 3 spaces, let's give that a try.
Aw, come on! I'm tired!
Fucking lummox. Oh, wait, I thought it was within 3. Within 3 spaces... Within 3... You know what? Whatever. And what about you? Diagonally does... I mean, I thought I saw the... it'd be nice if it had, like, a... You know, a grid or something. Because, like, if we did it like this, he would walk more steps. This lummox. Let's see if this works, then.
I'm not so good at moving and stuff.
That's being the line of view? No. I mean, it does, but I don't know, man. Fuck. 3 adjacent movements. Okay. Bastard you. He's so sad looking. Look at this fucking rat. It's so sad with how fat it is. This thing. Alright. That's mean, sorry. Alright, now this... It's like... Come on, let me move you. There. Woohoo! I don't even know if that other piece is gonna go there, but we'll take it for now.
Say, Flora, where have you been hiding this whole time?
Well, until I found that little dog, I've just been relaxing in my room.
Really? You've got your own room?
Sure I do. It's the middle one in the third car.
You know, that's the room right next to ours, don't you?
Don't you? Don't you not know that?
You're just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are a bit rusty. Uh-oh. My word! Why has the train stopped?
Oh, I got burp. That's like just every type of bodily function. Anyway.
What's going on?
Samuel, you dolt!
What did you do this time?
Hey, boss man, chill out. There's a down train, like just sitting on the track. Until we can move that thing out of our way. We're not going anywhere, man.
Get your rear and gear and move it now. I won't have your laziness tarnishing the momentary brand.
I'm just here. I'm just the MC. Shouldn't we get someone a little more, you know, gear-headed to handle this? Besides, train cars are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it?
I will not hear excuses, especially from a layabout conductor who barely earns his keep. Don't care how you do it, just get it done.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, uncle.
Uncle? I might be your uncle, but I'm also the president of this railway, and I demand you to trust me as such.
Okay, alright, sure, whatever you say, Mr. President. Alright. I think it's a good time to call it here. Sammy Thunder doesn't take orders from anyone. Sammy Thunder doesn't like being told to do someone else's job. Sammy Thunder thinks that shit's above his pay grade. Alright. This was fun. Plenty more puzzles to solve. Already, it's been 3.5 hours. Might remind you, I'm much busier these days, so... yeah. I can't really... I think this is a good time, especially for you, Moon. Regardless, so... This was fun. It's a new playthrough. Be uploading this onto YouTube. So, you'll see more of that sometime in the future. Hang on, I gotta pop my end screen. It's the weekend. Yeah, I mean, for you, it's still late. Even if it's the weekend. Regardless, I'm calling it a night here. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll be back on tomorrow. Gonna be doing some more, well, not some more of this, actually. I'm gonna be going back to Final Fantasy Tactics, so a bit of grinding on my end to do, but, you know, that's on my own time. Regardless, really appreciate everybody's time hanging out here today. This will be on YouTube. We're gonna start uploading these to YouTube now, so that's gonna, you know, save me a headache of archiving and preservation of this material. But either way, I hope all you had a good time. I certainly did. And yeah, until next time, see you guys later.